Hey there, friends. Welcome to my channel. Sister Cerise here. And this reading is going to be on Sandra Avila Beltran. She is known as a drug lordess. Now, she can be also known as a mother. The reason why I'm going to get into that is because, at the end of the day, we should never consider somebody just what their job is. So she's more than a drug lordess. So here she was. She never wanted to be in any type of drug laundering or money laundering or drug trafficking, I should say. Nothing of that nature. She really just wanted to go to school, get her education, and be a wife and a mom. Well, she found out that she is actually a very good businesswoman. You see, her family was, in the past, involved in the drug arena and in Mexico. And her boyfriend, he was also the guy she was dating at the time, involved in a bunch of stuff. And he kidnapped her. Now, when he kidnapped her, she saw the inside of what's going on in an entire drug ring. She became one of the people that would help the connection between Mexico and Colombia. Let's pull some cards on her right now because she's done her time. She admitted to her crime. She's not apologizing for it because she said she did nothing wrong to hurt anyone. She's a businesswoman. Now, let's look to see if she really was interested in the past. Let's look at the past. No. Initially, she was not interested in being involved in that type of world. The money was speaking to her, I'm sure. As you can see, she was not very well off back then, and she was thinking of ways to make money and to make a better future for herself. Now, presently, what we're going to do, that was on the past, present, and future. Presently, she already did 5 years in jail in one place. She did years of jail also in Mexico, America and Mexico. They can't hold her in jail any longer. She admitted to what crime she did. And you know what? Again, she did the time. Now, during that time, she did get a lot of money, 100%. Like, this woman was taking planes, places, and everyone knew who she was in the drug industry in Mexico and Colombia. She was one of the top dealers, one of the top people, maybe not dealers, but one of the top people that were helping with the trafficking. Now, let's look at her presently because she's done her time in prison and she's out. But a viewer asked me to do a reading on her because the viewer wants to know if Sandra is still rich. Is she still a wealthy woman? Was it all worth it? Yes, she still has money. Now, it's not in the billions, but it's definitely money. I say she's more of a mother than a drug lordess. The reason why I say she's a mother is because during her reign, if you will, during her time in that industry, her son was kidnapped. And when her son was kidnapped, they still don't know who did it. But when her son was kidnapped, she had to pay a $5 million ransom. Now, imagine, there weren't a lot of enemies. She was the go-to person, the liaison between Mexico and Colombia. Why would they take her child? It could have been a trap from some people who were at the federal level, taking her child in order to see if she really does have $5 million on hand, just like that, to pay for the ransom. And she did. And once she could prove that she had that $5 million to pay for the ransom, that's what made the authorities start to check her out a little bit more. They were like, okay, this woman's loaded if she has enough money on hand just like that to pay for ransom. So they started to run more of an investigation into her, and they put her in jail. Once she was in jail, obviously her money was in other places. And now, at this present moment, she does have money, but not the millions and millions that she once had. You see, she's doing okay. When she was in prison, she actually had guests and maids, and she had Botox. So, she's doing at least a little bit better than the average person. And so presently, she does have some money that she is banking on and that she is living on. Let's look at the future. Well, in the future, she's going to be a little worried about money. She's going to be worried about her life. One thing she did say was when she got caught is she was happy in some ways because life on the run was not a life for her. The anxiety and living from place to place and never really having a solid place to live her head, to lay her head and to live. She was always a little bit anxious and worried about who had her back and who didn't have her back. And that only makes sense, right? When you are in a situation where you're running from the law, you don't know who's going to turn you in, and you don't even know who kidnapped your son in the first place for ransom. It really starts to lead somebody's mind down a road of insecurity. Nobody really enjoys living like that. So when she finally did get caught and she got her years and the penalty that she had to pay, she was relieved in some ways. Now, in the future, she's going to change her life. She may invest some of that money that she has into businesses online, maybe even some cryptocurrency. But she's looking at a few things right now in order to make money. She will be doing her own tell-all book on women and women in business, something of that nature. She just needs someone that's going to have to write it with her. And she doesn't want to give away too many secrets either, because she does have to watch over her life. So in the future, she will definitely start thinking about other things that she can do that would be considered legal, but also not to infringe on anyone else's privacy. So there we go. There we have it. She's not really considered a lordess, a drug lordess. She is a mom. She really feels bad for the life only in regards to the separation that has happened with her son. It has broken her down, and she's very sad about it. And also, the person that she was in love with at the time was killed. So a lot of pain and a lot of healing that she has to go through right now. Let's send some prayers out to her. We all make our choices in life, and we all get ourselves to a position in life. But sometimes when we realize our actions and we realize that it wasn't the best for anyone involved, and it was just something that could have been diverted, and we ask for forgiveness, or we look for forgiveness within ourselves, support is always amazing. So send some positive love out to Sandra and remind her that this has passed and that she can now choose a future that will be more fruitful and not filled with anxiety. Alrighty, guys, take care of yourself. And guess what? If you want a reading, I do readings. And I'm also offering a free gift to people. The first 3 people that comment down below and subscribe, and you have your friends subscribe, a free palm reading. I will read your palm. All you have to do is send me your palm, a picture of your palm, and I will do a free palm reading. Alrighty? So comment down below and make sure that you also like this video and subscribe. Check your daily horoscopes as well, because I do daily horoscopes and they are for your inspirational purposes. Take care, everyone. I'm Sister Cerise. I'm wishing you huge hugs, loads of love, loads and loads of love, and big blessings. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to you joining me tomorrow. Bye-bye.